Hello, welcome to Collaborative Computing ICT 309-509. In this presentation, I'll do an introduction of myself, and then I'll talk a little bit about what collaborative computing is, at least as we will be looking at in this course. Talk about the layout, expectations, and overview of this course, and talk about the various pieces that we'll be using for assignments and for our projects. So about me, my name is Josephine Kildy. I am a Kenyan national. This is my second semester teaching at Stout. Though I am a Stout alum, I graduated from Stout a few years ago. And my interest or my focus is using ICTs for development. That means using them in nonprofits for solving social problems. So two of the nonprofits I have deal with humanitarian work in developing countries and also education in New Mexico. So for hobbies, I like hiking, long walks, reading, writing, projects, but above all, I love spending time with my family. And this is my family. I am married to my wonderful husband, Scott, and we have two kids, Jenny, will be turning 15, and Sean, who is 11. So what is collaborative computing? I think that is a term that should be self-explanatory, but I think it's the most misused term. I found a closest definition in Techopedia, which says that collaborative computing is a phenomena. It's not a state. It is not computing as we think of computing. This is a phenomena that brings together technology tools to facilitate and enhance. So the focus is not the technology, the focus is the job that this technology is trying to achieve, which is a collaboration of group work, which is mainly composed of individuals who are collaborating from remote locations. So in this course, we will do a lot of human-to-human collaborations, and we'll just use tools to get us to achieve our end goal, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So the course is laid out, it has a few sections. So we have the discussion sections, which are entirely focused on the textbook, Where in the World is My Team? And then we have a few Linda courses that we are going to take in Salesforce that are not only going to help us in our comprehensive project, which we'll be talking about shortly, but also to start giving us a well-rounded exposure of what these tools are and the different components of achieving our end goal. So we also have activities, and this part, there are activities listed out on the syllabus, but these will be changed. I will be adding extra activities as we move along, and I also have a good feel as to where you are in the technologies we'll be using and in team formations and other stuff. So then we have weekly reflections, just talking about how you are doing every week, and that also helps me understand what you're struggling with and how I can best support you. And every week we'll have extra credit opportunities. The reason being, we are taking a 16-week course and compressing it to 8 weeks. So there is a lot going on every week, and it's easy to miss something. So please utilize those extra credit opportunities for those moments just in case you miss something. So all those will be leading to what we'll be calling a comprehensive project. And our comprehensive project will be about digital storytelling. So what is digital storytelling? You are going to learn more as we go on, and I will post this presentation on SharePoint so you can always come back and review. But in our focus here, we are going to be combining student engagement, which is our teams. We are going to be using various technologies. There's going to be a project involved. You're going to use a lot of reflections as we are doing this digital story, and you'll learn more as we continue. So basically, your story that you're going to tell in this comprehensive project is about impact. So the story, even though as we go on, you'll see what the topics are there, and we can talk more about that. But just keep in mind, you are going for impact. You are going for the 4 elements, which is about media, it's about process, it's about programs, it's about elements to tell a story. And these are the various technologies examples that you will be using. So what are the course expectations? I realize as students come in, the expectations and the reality of the course sometimes do not align. And I hope as we progress that we'll end up with a beautiful alignment of what you expect versus what I expect. So mainly very simple, submit your work on time, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. Ask your peers, ask your teammates, and ask me. So my part is that I will not be able to answer your questions as soon as you may need an answer. My turnaround time is 24 hours or more. So do not rely on me to ask questions last minute and expect me to respond right away. The other thing is I do not work on Sundays at all, which is when assignments are due. So if you have any questions, do not expect an answer from me on Sundays. So be responsible for your team. This course is very team-based and project-based. So be responsible. Know that anytime you are missing something or you are delaying something, there are other people who are being affected by that. And your bigger responsibility is to find the relevance of this course. What does this course mean to you, and what do you want it to mean to you? Create that relevance so that the course is not another waste of time or another thing you do to get 3 credits, but it actually turns out to be something that is impactful in your life. And also create your own meaning. This course is very flexible. We can make it whatever you want it to be to achieve your end goal. Just make sure you communicate. Course overview. So we have various elements in this course. One is D2L, which you are all familiar with. The other thing is we are going to be heavily using SharePoint as our collaborative tool. And we are going to be using Microsoft Teams, which I did not put here. And we are going to use Lynda and Salesforce as our course support system for additional learning tools. And all those, you'll see them in the assignment schedule, and we'll talk about them as I post assignments weekly. So, as I said, when you go to Office 365, you will see these are the tools that we have, and there are more tools that you could use, but the ones we'll be focusing on are SharePoint right here. And we'll also be using Microsoft Teams, which is right here. And for your projects, you will use OneNote, you will use PowerPoint, and you can use Sway if you choose to. And here's a calendar if you want to keep yourself organized. So there are so many tools that you can use for this class. So this is a screenshot of our course SharePoint. So I'll be sending you an email with the link. But here is our communication center. This is where I'll be posting the things I'll be assessment, a list of assignments due. So here is where we'll be posting some of our assignments, and every assignment will have a title, and I'll be posting where you'll be posting what answers. So in documents, here we have our syllabus, and here is where we have our assignment schedule in this assignments folder, and it's also where I'll be posting some files that you will need to read for this class. Our course videos will be down here, so any videos that we make for the course, or if you find a helpful course that will be beneficial, video that will be beneficial to our fellow students, you can post it right here. So this is our Microsoft Teams class site. So, and I'll be sending a link and more information about how to join and how to create your teams in Microsoft Teams. So just stay posted on that. But just so you know, this is another tool that we'll be using for collaboration. So Lynda is where we'll be taking some courses, and you'll see me saying take a screenshot of your work. So in Linda, when you go to your profile, if you click on this down arrow, it will bring this drop down menu which has certificates. If you click on it, it will take you to a list of all the certificates you have taken in the class. Take a screenshot of that and post it where the assignment says you should post that screenshot. So recap, we have gone introduction of myself and about this class. The main thing is, and if anything doesn't make any sense, ask questions, communicate, make sure that you are letting me know what's going on. Put it on the reflections if there is something that is not you would like to suggest, or you would like to learn more about. So I look forward to meeting you all, and I look forward to a great summer semester. Thank you.